Konnichiwa, boku wa Rocky desu, and welcome back. For those of you guys who are returning to today's video, we are so fucking back, bro. We have got Chainsaw Man chapters 163, 64, 65, and 66. For those of you guys who are joining me for the very first time, my name is Locke. I am a manga fan. We really only came in through Chainsaw Man, and yeah, I do manga reactions slash, I guess you could say, reviews. I don't really know what to call these, man. They're read-throughs, but like they're very slow, and sometimes I overthink shit, and we go through and pick apart the most useless shit and just kind of have fun. So yeah, basically it's we do manga videos over here as well as a hell of a lot of other stuff. So of course, feel free to stick around and subscribe if you guys would like to see more, especially Chainsaw Man or any other manga at that rate as well too. Either way, I just wanted to say again, welcome back for those of you guys who are joining me after the last, I would say 3 months now. It's been since we last uploaded a Chainsaw Man video. I'm sure a lot of people have been wondering like where I've been, what I've been doing. I'm still here, like I'm present. But yeah, look, I tried a type of video that I was really feeling quite passionate about last time, and basically I'd read off screen because you know, like I kind of wanted to see what it was like reading and then reviewing Chainsaw Man. And so I read up to chapter 162 on my own. I think it was about 10-ish chapters. I can't remember exactly how many chapters it was, but we read a decent amount, and I had fun just sitting in front of the camera yapping and vibing and stuff like that. And it turns out there were a lot of people that didn't like that. A lot of people didn't like that. But yeah, no, I got kind of I guess you could say I lost a little bit of steam because of that, man. I was like, oh shit. There's a lot of different ways that I was kind of like looking at presenting manga content over on this channel, just because, you know, I like enjoying and doing reactions and stuff like that. But there's a lot of other different kind of like ways that I would love to be able to, like, I guess just make manga and anime content, so animanga content over here on the channel, which I'm still exploring right now as well too. We're writing out a review video for One Piece, which is going to be really fun. I'm really looking forward to that. But yeah, I kind of tried to start that a little bit with Chainsaw Man, and yeah, some people didn't like that, and I kind of let that get to me and stuff. But I really appreciated that feedback. I just kind of didn't really know how to move forward as a result after that. I was like, okay, well, I wasn't necessarily feeling the read-throughs at the time. I kind of had my ideas, like my head set on doing, you know, this other type of format or something that didn't necessarily quite work out. And I wasn't super like behind it either, which is probably part of the reason why it didn't do as well, because I don't think that reflected too much through me. But yeah, look, that said, I think for me, read-throughs are relatively straightforward. They're really fun. I like being able to catch them with you guys, and we're not live today, but yeah, read-throughs that are live and all of that type of stuff and being able to interact with you guys, I think is always really fun. And yeah, of course, I think on top of that, the other thing is the fact that, yeah, look, as much as I love being part of weekly Chainsaw Man gang and being here whenever something drops, there's kind of like, in some chapters, there's not really too much that you can like really infer. Sometimes some chapters are just a lot of setup for something that winds up paying off, you know, after a considerable period of time. And so I've kind of decided that I really want to stick to stacking chapters. Now, we've stacked a decent amount here. We've got 12 or so, I think, in the vault at the moment, and then I don't think that we have a break this coming week, so it's about to be 13. But I just kind of figured that we'll plug through this the same way that we did for those of you guys who started the Chainsaw Man journey with me way back when, like last year. The same way that we were catching up to the manga then, we're kind of going to like work back to doing that this time as well too. And we'll kind of like have a video once every month or once every other month, at least catching up to that. My hope is at some point that I can incorporate more manga over on this channel and or manhwa, so like webtoons for anyone who watches those as well too, so that then, even though Chainsaw Man might be like, you know, once every 4 chapters or something, if there's anything else that anyone is interested in, then maybe we can have like a relatively frequent output. That said, though, yeah, I kind of need a decent amount of time to get my head behind where I'm at, what I'm putting on, what frequency and stuff, because yeah, no, I was burning out very hard for a very long time. So yeah, basically that is the wrap. But anyway, look, at the end of 162, we caught ourselves in that facility, right? So the detention center. Now, essentially, Chainsaw Man, Denji has been discovered. You know, Yoru, Asa, everyone. Let's just say this. The whole fucking gang's there. Even Quanchi. Quanchi said, let's not make an enemy out of this, man, because I was told that I can't do that, or that, rather should I say, I shouldn't do that. And yeah, that shit was absolutely fucking crazy. That went so goddamn hard. And I've been really looking forward to seeing what was going to come after that. So I haven't peeped any of these chapters. I haven't been spoiled on them, thankfully, as well too, because everyone thinks that I've just been dead on Chainsaw Man, which is, you know, kind of worked out in my favor. But again, I cannot stress this enough. We are so back. I'm looking forward to it. So without any further ado, today we've got chapter 163 starting off with Dream Balls. Who the fuck knows where we're going with that? By Tatsuki Fujimoto, translation by Amanda Haley, and lettering by Sabrina Heap. Bless them. All right, so we start off. We've got, we're sitting in front of a TV. I thought so too. She seemed like the kind of girl who would never date or any of that. Claims that the government misused funds from the Devil Damages Reconstruction Tax to purchase friendly devils. So the question is, do kissing and sex both count as adultery? Or are we just scrolling through the channels right now, man? Everything is just disjointed as fuck. For a second, my brain was like, this is not supposed to make sense, right? This is not supposed to be coherent, right? Because I am not understanding. It's like I'm living in a completely different world than last year. Well, you know, it's quite fucking different, man. Am I the only one who can't sleep at night because I start shaking from suicidal thoughts? Ooh, go ahead, talk about it. You know, we've got everything going on with the fire devil around the world still at the moment. My mom hasn't taken a single step outside since it happened. She said she can't trust anyone anymore. She started believing all these crazy conspiracy theories, but, you know, I'm no genius either. I can't tell where the truth ends and the lies begin. Dude, that is a terrible state of mind to be in, man. Like, imagine just being that fucking, like, paranoia. Paranoia sucks, you know? I mean, of course, but, dude, I just really couldn't imagine being in such a state of mind where you're, like, that scared, where you, like, everything, like, nothing is trustworthy to you. Really, like, living in Chainsaw Man's universe would be just absolutely fucking hell, bro. I mean, I don't mean that as, like, a pun, but, like, it would actually, like, literally be hell and would suck hell on earth. I keep asking myself, who's to blame for all this? My guy just... Right? When it was decided I'd be on TV today, I knew that the person responsible would be watching this too. So I made up my mind to say one thing, no matter what. Go ahead, directed at Chainsaw Man. Koma Komagawa, never stop being our idol. Damn. Okay. Okay, look, this was a nice little twist of events, but yeah, all right. Okay, Fujimoto, relax, bro. Here's me being like, damn, man, yeah, paranoia sucks, and it's just, you know, we're out here talking about idols. What a passionate fan! Woo! The entire Japanese population is still reeling from the shock of last week's news of idol/reporter Koma Komagawa's affair-turned-marriage. Affair-turned-marriage, goodness. Let's move on to our special guest. Here with us today is photographer Kiyoshi Endo. Right, so this is the cause of the conspiracy theory folks are talking about. The supposed photo of Koma Komagawa on a date with a married baseball player. Now, let's look at that same image enlarged. Oh mate, this is so fucking mundane, bro. Same, right? Fucking same right here. What are we talking about? We are just watching TV. See how the image resolution differs here? That's undeniable evidence of image editing. In short, both the infidelity and homewrecker accusations were invented by the tabloid that ran this image. This conspiracy runs deep, folks. Thank goodness. Huh? Oh, sorry. I'm a Koma Komagawa fan. Even though there are still people randomly turning into monsters and several wars have broken out, a celebrity cheating scandal is the only thing on the news and you're relieved about that? Honestly though, like this is the thing, right? This is the scary part, is the fact that so much goes on around us and yet people are so like willfully ignorant, you know, a lot of the time. Like anything that keeps the world turning, anything that kind of like, you know, keeps daily life going. And that can be both like a really bad thing, but also when times are really tough, like, or things seem really uncertain, like that state of like normality can actually be like very reassuring, even if it's a little bit forced, you know, like it's very, it gives this very like apocalyptic type feel. Like, you know, the world's going to end, but regular programming just kind of continues as it should, because, you know, that delivers hope to people, I guess. I mean, no doubt, like, people would be terrified. This could also potentially stop people from panicking even more. So, you know, love that. Huh? That's not what I'm not being sarcastic. It's just a group of high school terrorists break out of prison and no one's reporting on it. Doesn't feel real. Like, I must be dreaming. I had my 15 minutes of fame once too. No one remembers me anymore and I lost an arm. I feel like I must be dreaming. Hi Asa, how you doing? No, you're missing the point. What is going on here? Hey, you up? Denji, wake up. What are we doing? What are we doing? Yeah, Asa. This is crazy because she had no idea, right? She had no idea that it would be Denji after all. Denji is Chainsaw Man. That doesn't feel real either. This is the kid the devils are all afraid of? He looks cute asleep like this. Hey, your companion's taking too much time in the bath, don't you think? We're all waiting for a turn here. Don't look at me. Isn't this Fami's hideout? Take your complaints to her. True. Bro, I really miss this, man. Can I say that? I've really missed this. Although this one chapter is, I don't know, kind of like all over the place to start with. It somehow feels like this is far longer than other Fujimoto chapters. I don't know if I've just been away for long enough or what the go is with that. But yeah, I feel like only being like halfway through our scroll bar right now just kind of feels real good. Dude, she is fucking inhaling that pasta. Holy shit. Yeah, well, famine indeed. There you go. Jesus, man, just no fork, nothing, just hands, fingers. You know what? Go ahead, get yours, girl. Is she naturally skinny or something? Huh? Where's your arm? Welcome back, sir. Oh, where am I? Dude, where's Nayuta still? Where's she at? You know, I said back in my other video, the Yap video that no one listened to. I'm joking. I'm just kidding. I know a lot of you guys actually enjoyed that. I know some of you didn't. It is what it is. But in that video, I did say, I think she might be dead, bro. Like, cause we never saw what happened to her. She just disappeared without a trace. She's gone. And there's actually every possibility that something really fucking bad could have happened to her. Either I'm worried about that, or I'm worried that she could fall into the wrong hands. She could be manipulated again towards, you know, the image of at least what Makima was like. Something could happen to her. Let's just say this. Something could happen to her where she is manipulated, or she is, I guess you could say, led astray. Denji has been keeping her on a path where she has been able to like keep control of herself for the most part. You know, she has been able to like exercise restraint, and she's had her support networks, all that she loves, around her constantly. So it's been relatively like straightforward for her, like if she wants to keep that around, what it is that she needs to do, and that's simply just play by the rules. But obviously with everything going on now, things are a hell of a lot more complicated. And if Nayuta is led to believe that she's lost absolutely everything. What is there to stop her from going fucking insane? What is there to stop her from lashing out and being like, yeah, well, you know what, this world, I don't fucking care for it. I hate this. This is bullshit. You take Denji away from me. You take my dogs away from me. You take fucking Meowie away from me. Oh, Meowie. Oh, no. You take everything away from me. What's the point? Like, I want to redo. And so maybe she just decides to destroy. I mean, who fucking knows, man? Again, I'm worried about her. But anyway, he's awake. Fami, he's awake. She doesn't care, bro. She's stuffing her face. Chainsaw Man spoke. You are more my type of sleep. Get back to sleep. What happened to your arm? Your friend cut it off. Why? I don't know. Am I dreaming? Oh my god. To the balls? Bro. Why? Ugh. Grooch. Ugh. No thanks. Yeah. Ruthless. Whew. Best post... Fuck, can I read? Ooh, best post-bath moment of my life. Yeah, welcome back, Katana Man. I returned both your balls to right where they belong, in your ball sack. So I could ring the gong of revenge with my own foot. Now, turn it to Chainsaw Man. It's time for round 3. Yeah, well, this just kind of takes us all the way back to when Denji and Aki had him, like, completely just, you know, keeled over in front of the train at the very end of I wouldn't say part 1, at the very end of the anime, right? At least where that left off. And then they just absolutely socked this man in the dick. Like, fucking, I don't even want to, you know what? I've repressed the amount of times purely because once is enough. Once is more than enough. Once is more painful for me to remember than anything else. But the fact that he got him like that, after man has just been rearranged, like Denji was absolutely discombobulated. He was literally rearranged, and my guy has gone ahead and literally rearranged his fucking balls. That's crazy. Damn. Nope. Not a dream. Yeah, look, that's a fun way of bringing you back to reality, isn't it? Hey, that wasn't the deal. We'd agreed that we'd only fight him after we've explained everything. What she said. He's Chainsaw Man. Show some respect. Grah. Yeah. What the hell? I don't need your human form. Oh, fuck. Welcome back, Yoru. Wake up already, Chainsaw Man. Dude, I love her, bro. She's such a baddie, man. I don't feel safe with these people. Where else are we supposed to go? This was fun, man. This was a neat little chapter. I like that. You know, obviously started out kind of with like a little bait and switch, but it's just kind of interesting how still, again, we don't really mind. It's like, well, that wasn't the deal. I'm surprised that Denji is Chainsaw Man, and it is what it is, but I still want to fight him. We're still going to fight him, but we agreed that we were going to fight him after we explain everything that's going on currently. I don't know. She's a stickler for the rules, Asa. I love her for that reason, but yeah, Yoru obviously didn't want to take that shit for another fucking second, bro. She was like, get out of here. And then, yeah, she just popped herself up real quick. Anyway, yeah, no, good shit. We move. 164. Charred remains. Yoru's such a baddie, bro. Is he tears in his eyes? I mean, you know what? Conveniently, this works, so I'm just gonna cope. Tears. Nayuta! Where's Nayuta? Huh? Who's Nayuta? If you're still dreaming, I'll wake you up. Yeah, you don't touch my ripcord, ma'am. You know? You don't, nah. See. Yeah. Don't touch my fucking ripcord. And especially, who's Nayuta? That's crazy. Nayuta is the girl right now. She is, I mean, she's at least my, like, hyper-focus. Where the fuck is she? She's Denji's hyper-focus. Where the fuck is she? You know, like, we've just got control running out on the loose out there, potentially. Or, you know, again, worse yet, potentially under someone else's control. Yeah, she's shocked by that. She didn't expect that. I don't know if I'm dreaming or what. But if Nayuta's safe, fuck. But if Nayuta's safe, I'll fight you all you want. Find her, please. Yeah, she seems to like reason with that. Well, Asa switches in. What happened? Oof, good mess. We're still just going about it like it's nothing, you know? People dead on the streets and shit. People are just like, oh yeah. Dude is beefed. What happened to you, mate? His little rearrangement surgery gave him some fucking bigger guns, man. Let's go. I'm tripping though. Chainsaw Man. If she isn't where you left her, there's nothing more we can do. Yeah, this is not just the side of where he lost her, bro, but this was where he lost his entire fucking house. Lost his dogs, lost Meowie, any remnants of power and that connection that he's got to her, aside from everything else in his head, in his memory, which at that might not necessarily stay untouched forever. You know what I mean? Like, dude, what are your memories if you don't have your mind? You know? If you don't have your mind, if you lose control of everything, what are your memories? Where do they exist? To whom do they exist? And what purpose do they serve? You know? Like, I don't know. The thing I worry about Denji is him being on the precipice and just completely losing any sense of self. And I worry in a way where it's like, I want to see that because I want to see him win. I'm rooting for him the same way that we all are. But at the same time, like, that'd be fucking terrifying, man. Because there's a lot that he's experienced. There's a lot that he's lost. But one of the things that he hasn't lost is the connections that he's made with people, the real relationships and the memories that he has made with them, regardless of whether they're still in his life or not, whether they be with Aki, with Himeno, or with Power. Like, he still made those memories with Neze as well too, you know? Like, really, he's got those, he's got that, but, you know, fuck, like, if he loses his mind, like he's lost everything else, who knows? Anyway, I'm yapping. Hey, enough. You know the truth, don't you? When you escaped, this Nayuta was attacked by armed adults. She's obviously being killed. Nah, don't say that. You're just being realistic, and I respect you for that, Yoru, but, like, yeah. Look, you know what? I was going to say be compassionate, but at the same time, compassion and war don't really go together in the same sentence. Quit moping. Face reality. It's not even just him moping as well too, man. Like, he's trying to come to terms with this shit. Like, this takes time. This isn't just something that you can just face up to immediately, and it is what it is. Like, this is a deep sense of loss for him, man. When you saved me as Chainsaw Man, you said you knew how I felt. Me too. I know how it feels when a family member dies because of you. Yeah, you do, don't you? If there's anything I can do, tell me. I'll help with anything. I'm sorry, bro. Look, Asa is very, like, she's very gradually, very slowly but surely becoming, like, she's that girl, you know, for me, in terms of, like, this story. I think for so long, I've been holding on to power copium. There's a copium. I've held on to so many copium tanks that they are expired almost. I'm waiting for them to come back, but, you know, like, in time. We'll see. I don't know what the fuck Fujimoto's doing. I don't even know if he knows what he's fucking doing. But it's really cool to see Asa, like, getting, I think, like, a little bit more of that development and opening more of herself up. And her being more honest with Denji. That could only come back to hurt him in the end. Which, again, I want to see. I want to see whether or not it does. But at the same time, like, maybe this time it might work. He's still got a dream that he wants to fulfill. He wants to be happy, live a quality life. He wants to, well, doesn't really want to touch some boobs anymore, but like he wanted to, you know, he wants to explore more of relationships with women just in general. And I've said before, we've said before, that every single time he gets involved with a woman, they either wind up trying to kill him or they die. And Asa, naturally, because she has Yoru, and she is part Yoru, and Yoru is her, that doesn't seem like she's directly in harm's way most of the time. Like, she's got a little bit more where she can fend for herself here, considering that, like, you know, it's not just any devil that she's paired with, it's one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. But, like, you know, towards the end of the story, who knows what could happen to her? Who knows? Yeah, who knows? But I love how she's trying to be compassionate, man. Yeah, go ahead. Tell her how you feel, man. First, you randomly kicked me in the balls. And now you're being nice to me? You make no sense. I couldn't agree more. Well, I concur. But that wasn't... Anyway. Turn into Chainsaw Man and fight... Fucking Asa, man. Turn into Chainsaw Man and fight me. Once we fight, you'll be able to live an ordinary, normal life. Say what? No way. Why not? Whenever I become Chainsaw Man, everything around me turns terrible. I have to find Naruto. This face, man. He is locked in on this. Fami, say something. Maybe he can't fight because he's hungry. Hunger makes you negative. Anyway, she's useless. Alright, moving on. Gee. Oh. Denji, name anything you want to eat. There's nothing. Well, maybe sushi. Huh? I hate sushi. Anything but that. What a bitch. What the fuck is this dialogue, man? What a bitch. Yeah, well, I guess she is, but still, at least she's wearing her preferences on her sleeve, man. She's not... You know what? Asa, she's difficult to communicate with, but she's not difficult to understand. You know? She's a bit of a paradox, you know? She's very, like, straightforward in terms of how she expresses what it is that she likes and dislikes and wants and doesn't want. Like, she doesn't really seem to play games in that regard. But then again, also at the same time, she is partially socially inept, which makes her, like, picking up on like social cues and all of that type of stuff a little bit more difficult. There's certain things that she can express well and certain things that she can't, but... You know, she's a really fun character, I think, in that regard. Like, Denji said that she makes no sense, but right here, like, she's communicating very, very clearly. I love that. Sushi. Damn. I hate sushi. Anything but that. What a bitch. Sushi. Sushi it is. Alright. We move, man. Chapter 165. These are moving very fast now. And, we need some water to keep ourselves hydrated. Hope you guys are enjoying this, man. If you are, let me know down in the comments below. Give the video a like. And yeah, feel free to subscribe, please. Alright. Everyday scenery, 165. I love it. There's just dead bodies anywhere. And people are just like, it is what it is. Is that a dead body? Yeah. The station attendants will clean it up later. Huh? No, dude. Somebody died. Eh, that's just expected at this point. Come on, we're taking the next train. This is, yeah. Like, this is what I was saying, man. This is such a departure from, like, just normal daily life. Like, shit has really just gotten that bad that people are just dead on the street. And it's like, well, what can you do? And it's very apocalyptic in that regard. It also reminds me very much of, you know, like, I'm not going to get too political here, but like, say, North Korea, for example. You know, in North Korea, very similar. Like, people are dead, kind of just like in a lot of different places, you know. Not necessarily in like Pyongyang, where people, you know, like foreigners can visit on tours and stuff like that where people would see. But, you know, if you read enough about the state and all of that type of stuff as well too, you'll quickly find out that people regularly have like died on street sides, like on the curb. They'll be dead inside train stations. They'll be dead on the road or something like that, or just on the farms or in their homes or some shit like that. And often it's for starvation, any other thing as well too, disease, and people just kind of like continue their day around it like it is what it is, you know. And I mean, largely as well too, funnily enough, you could probably go ahead and even start looking at this as like I mean, in a way, this is also, I guess, a bit of a commentary on like modern society as well too, because you know what, like in modern society, homeless people for a lot of the part, and those around us, people are dead, you know. People die, or they wind up in terrible situations right in front of people's eyes, yet things just move on around them, you know, because it's very inconvenient. It's very difficult to process, like Denji just said, like, huh, dude, no, somebody died. It's very difficult to process that, you know, and to work through that. But also at the same time, when it happens around you enough, it just becomes part of daily life, which is incredibly fucking sad, man. But in this world, it just kind of shows, man, everything is going to shit. Naturally, I know that we're talking about like Chainsaw Man's universe is one where, you know, devils exist, and we're talking about this, that, and the other, and like battles breaking out, you know, in the public's view, where people are able to like see suddenly like these incredibly large buildings just randomly get fucking destroyed. Like, let's not forget, you know, fucking Neze's arc and stuff like that. You guys remember when she was chasing after Denji and shit? She like destroyed this entire fucking just, you know, fucking downtown Tokyo, man, was just in fucking shambles. It was in rubble just because of her abilities being bomb girl. But you know, it is what it is. Anyway, I just find that really interesting personally, man. Right, the best sushi restaurant near here is Endenya, but they're closed because one of their chefs died. The next would be Marudeya, from the same chain, if it hadn't burned down. So chef's dead, Marudeya burned down. So by process of elimination, we'll go to Sushishi. It's budget sushi, but they have a reputation for using fresh fish. Oh, I went there once. I only ordered their tea, but the tea was good. Then he's like, you fucking kidding me, man? Yeah, look at this, bro. Look at this. Seemingly mum or older sister, either losing an, like she's lost an eye, or she's got a terrible injury. No one else is really in the train with them. We're out here talking about some grim ass shit. Meanwhile, in the background, the landscape is just destroyed, man. Jeez. Hey, Asa, remind me, why are you out to fight me now? Because if I can fight you and win, you'll be saved. Yeah, allegedly. Are you still brainwashed by that weird cult? No, Fami, explain. Your heart's power is what makes you Chainsaw Man. It's the power of a contract. The terms of your contract require you to live a normal life. If you break the contract, the heart's owner, the real Chainsaw Man, will emerge. True. It's the power of a contract. And so, as simple as it is, we must just break the terms of that being living a normal life so that the real Chainsaw Man will emerge. Please tell me that we're about to get him going fucking insane. And Denji just restored to his former glory, where he was like, fuck it, bah! Like, you know, when their house burnt down, actually. When Denji and Nayuta's house burnt down, and he started like, you know, cackling and like going fucking insane. I love that shit so much, man. I really hope for that Denji back. It'll be tough to see if we get him there, because also it's tougher, I think, to see him in this scenario, in this type of state of mind where he's down on himself. He doesn't really care if he's alive or dead, and he's worried and he's stressed and all of this type of stuff. It's not to say that like that's not appreciated though, because I think that this state of his being really elevates when he actually starts going crazy, and when he locks in, it really elevates that state of being so much more. So I really appreciate what we've got going on here. And if anything, this humanizes Denji a hell of a lot and shows that he's not just some, you know, shonen protagonist that's all about like, oh yeah, I go out and I do things and then I kill heaps of people and I'm super OP and it is what it is and fuck you. Like, it's not, I don't know what the fuck that was, by the way, but you get what I mean, right? Like, he's not just kind of like out here to be OP and shit and then that's really like about it. He goes through this roller coaster of emotions where he just constantly gets up and gets knocked back, and then you see him like mentally as well too, struggling to even like get back to where he originally was, to like even a fraction of where he originally was. Like the Denji that we knew when he first joined public safety, you know, when he first met Aki, when he first met Power, that Denji that was so much more cocky, that was so much more like aloof, has now become so jaded. He's become so restrained. He's become so tired. And more than anything as well too, he's become so tied down by all of these different responsibilities that others have projected onto him. He's got the responsibility of Nayuta. He's got the responsibility of doing what public safety do and not turning into Chainsaw Man. He's got the responsibility that, of course, now even Fami and Asa and everyone else are putting on him as well too. Like, he literally cannot exist for himself in any way, shape or form here. And where did that start? Makima. Like, really, like just kind of for a second, if you look back at it, man, Makima fucked this man up so much. Just in terms of like how much he regressed, you know, after everything that happened with Power and defeating Makima and stuff. Like, everything just went crazy. And in a way, this is just me speaking off the top of my head, I think in a way this is why people say part 2 isn't necessarily as good as part 1. Because, you know, what I think actually doesn't really matter, so take this with a grain of salt, but I actually love part 2, right? Part 1, I think I like a bit more, just because that's kind of where things are still getting established. We're being exposed to this story. We're seeing some major twists and payoffs with Makima, who is like, she's a freaky bitch, bro. She is freaky as fuck, you know? She's all about teasing Denji and the push and pull. You've got Neze in that arc as well too. Tons more, you know, you've got things going on with Power. You've got Aki's death, etc, etc. There's so much that happens in part 1. But in part 1, Denji is confident. He's trying his best. He's struggling. And there's so much that we're being introduced to in terms of like new power and like these powerful people, and Denji's fighting against all of them and doing his best. You know, he's trying his best. Part 2 is a lot slower in a lot of different regards, but part 2 also, I think, is far more focused on just how fucked up Denji is, and the fact that getting back to where he needed to be, getting back to where he needs to be right now and where everyone wants him to be, is so much more difficult than just snapping your fingers and saying, all right, do what you need to do because, you know, you need to perform right now. You got to do your shit. It's not that fucking easy, you know? He's weighed down by his previous experiences. He's weighed down by so much. And, you know, like when you consider just what it is that he came from, all he had was Pochta. All he kind of had was Pochta. All he wanted was, you know, to be intimate with others and realistically, by extension, to just be loved. That's all he wanted, you know? Even when he met Pochta for the first time, all he wanted was just love and companionship. And that's still what he loves. Even though he's a little bit perverted and he's, you know, kind of this, that, and the other, that still doesn't mean that he doesn't deserve that. But through part 2, we're really starting to like see that he's resisting a lot. There's a lot of different things where he just can't like, he can't get out of it as quickly as people want him to. You know, Yoru says, hey, fucking just face the truth already, mate. Just do what you got to do. And he's like, well, I'd fucking love to, but like, you know, this, I built this life. This means more to me than you would ever know. Like, how can you just tell me to get back to that? And I think that there's a lot more as well too, where like, if you read part 2, not necessarily week by week, but if you read it like, if you read a lot of the arcs together, like condensed, I feel like it makes way more sense than it does like having followed it weekly. Because for a little bit, I was like, oh, I'm not like, part 2's a little bit more like wacky and out, you know, it's like up in the air and stuff like that. But having reread it a couple of times now, especially as well too, I really do feel like it focuses so much more on, you know, the depth of Denji. We see a decent amount of him. There's also times when we don't see him, but we see Asa built up a hell of a lot more, which is great. But we really start to delve into like how difficult things are for Denji as well too. And I think that is just hopefully only bolstering him to come back even greater than he has been before, like even greater than we've seen him throughout all of part 2. Please, Fujimoto, please be fucking cooking. Anyway, back to 165. Right. If we defeat the real Chainsaw Man and transplant a human heart into your body, you can become an ordinary human again. That said, though, at the same time, would you want that? Would you want that? An ordinary human in this world? With uncertainty, we have power and the ability to potentially change stuff. We have the ability to not only defend ourselves, but the ones that we love. But like, if he's just an ordinary boy again, then, I mean, you know, what happens there? I get it, both sides, like I totally understand it, but why do you know about all that? Fami's like, oh. Do you seriously believe this shady chick? But she helped me rescue you. Sure, she's done some bad things before, but her heart's in the right place. We're both just trying to help someone. Right? Fami's like, oh, just, well, just hungry AF. Dude, Denji's really beefed up. Damn. When you say normal, what does that even mean, right? It means returning to your old life. Going to school every day. Having a home to return to. Nayuta will turn up too. Maybe the police are keeping her safe or someone else. And it's just that she doesn't know how to contact you after your apartment building burned down. Where's my copium tank? That is... Nah. Yeah. Yeah, okay, sure. Law enforcement can't do shit in this universe, bro. We have devils on the loose. And we're thinking that law enforcement's got it all down pat? Nah. Oh, also, like, what's going to happen to Asa, man? Hey? What happens to Asa? What about everyone around him? Sure thing. Strip him of everything that he has the ability to contribute towards this world. Although I get why he would feel like he just wants to be normal. But normal for him is Chainsaw Man, right? Everything will go back to how it was before. I know it. Poop paper. You know? Toilet paper. Have you ever eaten TP? Yeah, why would I want to go back to that shit, man? When I went hungry as a little kid, that's what I'd eat. From the park's public restroom. But like, once I stopped going hungry, I stopped being able to eat toilet paper. Exactly. Why would you want to go back, man? It's the same thing with anything, right? Not even just the luxuries of life, but the ability to like actually do something for yourself. Why would you want to replace that? Why would you want to give that up? Do you get what I'm saying? Could you not talk in vague metaphors? I'm confused. I can never go back to the way things used to be. Shit is on fire in the back. I love this shit, bro. I said just got the one little sweat drip, like, what? Yes, sir. Yes, you can. I'll give you back your life. It's okay. I'll save you, no matter what. Shit. Dude, I'm actually really glad that Katana Man's back though, man. He's just he's awesome to look at. I love his fucking mutton chops as well too, eh? Kids these days are wusses, whining on and on like women. Killing Chainsaw Woman won't avenge my granddad. He'd turn over in his grave. Man, fuck your granddad. He became a fucking zombie, man. No one cares about him, only you. But then again, I get ya. Denji's hungry and his family member is missing. Cut him some slack. Also, no smoking on the train. Family member, go ahead and talk about it. Yep. Hey! I know a place that's guaranteed to perk up any man in one shot. Forget sushi. We should shove the kid in there. Fucking hell, man. A soap land brothel. That's what will take him. This guy. This fucking guy. You know, what I will say real quick. I appreciate what Us is trying to do for him. But also at the same time, you can't save him if he doesn't want to save himself, you know? And he'll save himself based on what it is that he deems is his version of salvation, whatever that looks like for him. Because going back to his old life, I'm sure for him would be worse than death, you know? That would be worse. Because his old life had no freedom. He didn't have the ability to even communicate with people in this regard, in this manner. He was eating fucking toilet paper from public restrooms, man. He was sleeping in a shack, you know, coughing up fucking blood. Why would he want to go back to that? And also, while wishful thinking is cool and all of that, and it's positive and I think very much appreciated in terms of like what Us is trying to offer him as far as like comfort is concerned, you know, falls on deaf ears, man. If you haven't lived that experience, what can you say? I'm not saying that Asa has like lived the perfect experience herself either, you know, but I guess one way you could interpret this is kind of like as a hero's complex. Not saying that I think that that's what she has, you know. I think she genuinely just wants to help Denji, but at the same time, like, she wants to believe in the best for him. She wants to believe that he can live a happy life, and I think it's because she cares about him that she wants him to live a happy, normal life out of harm's way. But she'll do anything, perhaps even ignoring Denji's own wishes or even brushing off what it is that Denji is saying in order to be able to assume that she brings to fruition what it is that she sees as her version of a happy life for him, which again, public safety have done. Everyone has enforced all of this on him, but even as we saw with public safety telling him like, you can't be Chainsaw Man, you can't turn into Chainsaw Man, just do this, go away quietly, he still wasn't fucking happy, man. Still. Nothing cheers up a man faster than boning a woman. That's a fucking crazy thing to say. It's a fucking crazy thing to end on, man. But, you know, if it's going to be anyone, it's going to be Katana Man, I guess. All right, man. 166. Last one. Rain, brothel, removal. You joking? We're not actually going there, right? We're kidding, bro. Man, all right. Cool. He's like, what? I own a top-notch place. Go get a happy ending there. Gross. Could you not? That's the last thing on Denji's mind right now. Right? Caught in the act. My man was thinking about it. He's thinking about it. Yeah. You know what? He makes some sense. Look, man, desperate times call for desperate measures. She's just gobsmacked, bro. She's like, there's no fucking way that you're even thinking about this. The lack of dialogue as well, too, man. Just Just, yes, he's quite perplexed. Don't you need to look for Nayuta? You need to eat to get your energy up for the search, don't you? But... but I am quite sexually frustrated. Which he is, you know? I mean, he's a horn dog, bro. Now that he mentions it, I haven't masturbated at all. You know, like, this is a thing. I'm not going too far with this, you know, but, you know, he's been, I mean, well, he didn't really have his hands attached to his arms, let alone his arms attached to his fucking body. So, you know, like, it's not like he really could when he was, like, you know, dismembered and shit. But, yeah, like, you know, yeah. Yeah, like, I don't know what to say, man. It's rather just, like, I get it. It's true. What are we writing here? Mr. Fujimoto Sensei? What are we doing? All right. I love how he's just like, huh? Excuse me? Do I feel this depressed because I haven't jerked in it in a while? Could that be part of it? Like, physically, scientifically speaking. I mean, you know, talk about it. What the hell? Dude, you know, I get it, bro. Asa, she doesn't know about all this stuff. She doesn't know about this life. But we said brothel. She objects to that. So might he get, like, might, you know, might she entertain the thought of being like, all right, well, come with me. I don't know. I didn't mean it like that. COME with me, like, come with me and ... let me help you, not the other, but sure. We're all worried about you and trying to save you. How can you think about sex right now? It's the same thing as getting hungry or sleepy. That's how it is for guys, right, dudes? Everyone's like... Silence is loud. You despicable, shameless pig! Aren't you worried about Nayuta? Of course I am. It's just physically, it's better to take care of my sex drive first, for, like, science reasons. I love, again, I miss this paneling so much, man. Like, this is basically just ... stare. Good fun, man. Yeah, well. Shower massages, private rooms. Condom girl was the name? Okay. That's Sideburns brothel? Ha! It totally burnt down. Yeah, shit, man. That sucks. And now it's raining. Fantastic. Let's just go get something to eat. I don't even care what anymore. Even if it's sushi. Nancy. Cafe. He got so worked up. He got so... His no looking pose. What? Why can't I keep my priorities straight? My pet's died, Nayuta's missing, and I'm trying to go to a brothel? I want to be Chainsaw Man for the praise and acknowledgement. What a load of crap. The truth is, all I really wanted was for ladies to be all over me, so I could have tons and tons of sex. I'm always thinking with my dick. It's not funny. It's all my dick's fault. I can't fight it. Damn it. It ruins everything around me. Fuck, dude is literally punching the ground, man. I mean, I got some shit to say, but we'll wait a sec. Nah, let's not make Locke read another chapter, please. Okay, guess we're reading another chapter. 167 we go. The lies continue. Yeah, okay. Asa switched out real quick and Yoru came through. Your peck is the problem? Then I'll cut it off for you. Come with me. Oh shit. Oh shit, we really got come with me. Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, okay, look, alright, we're gonna move. One thing I'll say really quickly though is I know that this is written in such a way where we are supposed to kind of like just laugh, you know? We're supposed to just kind of like yeah man, yeah, like we're supposed to laugh it off like that. But why can't I keep my priorities straight? My pet's died, Nayuta's missing, and I'm trying to go to a brothel. This genuinely shows like someone just completely in distress. Someone who is completely and utterly just broken, being eaten out from the inside, who cannot find solace in anything and who is trying desperately to find some kind of comfort in anything. Sushi, women, whatever. He just wants to cope. He wants to run. He can't do anything. And because he can't do anything, he needs to feel like he's got control over one thing. But he doesn't even have control over his dick. You know? He doesn't even have control over like what he wants, his carnal desires, you know? Like his sex drive. He doesn't even have control over that. He can't even do anything. There's no woman for him to be around. Well, there is, but you know, like there's no woman that's showing interest in him. He doesn't have a girlfriend. He doesn't have anyone that can comfort him like that in that way. And then even the last resort where he has to go and pay for that type of comfort. The last resort where, you know, he has to go to he goes to a sex worker for that, which is perfectly fine and all of that. Even that's not available. Nothing's available. No one is available for him. He has to deal with this all on his own. Unless Yoru decides that she's going to cut it off for him. That's fucking crazy. In front of everyone? All right. 167. We'll just read 167 and then we're cool. Super smooch. Okay. Super smooch. Are we going to kiss? I mean, that's what I would imagine. Unless, but wait. I'ma shut up, bro. I'm not going to say anything crazy. All right, we're cool. Right, so this is Yoru. I'm trying to keep that in. So this is Yoru. So Asa's not even here right now. We're just in some random alleyway. I found a knife on the ground. Losing your dick should straighten you out, right? Take it out. Huh? You literally want to cut off my dick? Don't you want to be freed from your sex drive? Get it out. You're serious? Quit stalling. He's like, dude, what? There's no way you're considering this, bro. Because you know, like, well, you know what's wild about this shit, man? Is that Chainsaw Man is exactly the type of fucking story where some shit like this would happen, though. We ate Makima. You know? We boiled her up, put her into like a fucking lasagna, and just, you know, ate her while watching YouTube practically. Like, you know, we didn't have to search, we didn't have to worry about what we were going to eat that night while we watched Netflix, man. Like, it was Makima. We were fucking eating her. She was the dinner. And so I wouldn't be surprised if Fujimoto's like, yeah, and in chapter 167, we cut Denji's dick off because, you know, he needed to cut his dick off in order to find Naruto. Like, you know, like, this is exactly the type of fucking story where some shit like this would happen, though. Okay. I'm cool. You want me to whip it out right now? Hey, what is this look? Because you know what, man? Like, Yoru is a devil, but at the end of the day, she is a woman. Right now. You legit want to see my... cut off my dick? Don't make me repeat myself. Get it out already. Hurry up. She's... maybe... do we feel some kind of way, ma'am? Are you nervous? I just kind of remember she only got one arm, man. she can't really fight back right now. Wait, slow down. I changed my mind. Ah! Knife gone. What? Don't tell me she's gonna, like, just fucking pull it off, right? She's not gonna try and, like... Nah, I'm cool. I don't care. I have no interest in your foolish feelings. Squeeze. All I care about is fighting Chainsaw Man for real. What if I crush your balls? Would that get you in the... This is a crazy chapter. What am I reading? What if I crush... I never thought I would read out in my life, in a fucking video, what if I crush your balls? Will that get you in the mood? And cutting off dicks and shit. What am I reading? What are we doing? What are we doing here? Oh my... Yeah, he's like, huh? No, dude, this is... And you know what? For some people, that works. No, don't tell me. Yeah, who initiated that? See, he's got his back up against the wall. Did you initiate that, Yoru? Kissed. Huh? We've kissed. Oh my god, bro. And we're going again. While she's still got her hands down his pants. Oh dear. Oh, we're blushing. Oh dear, bro. Yo. Low key. What the fuck is this situation? But also, this is very sweet. But also, what the fuck is going on here, man? What is happening here? Oh, we are going at it, man. Dude, I know this is like cope as well too, but her eyes look like different. Like she looks, I don't know kind of like what it is. Maybe it's like the thickness of the lines. And it's even probably just like the angle of her eyelids and shit too. But she looks like Denji's confused as fuck, bro. He's shocked. But she looks like she's like in a trance almost. Like she's just kind of like, she's fully going with the feeling. And are these her feelings or Us's feelings, though? Because these would be Us's feelings, but again, Yoru and Us are essentially, they're the same person right now, though. Holy fuck. Damn, and we're kissing her back just like that. That's how we feel? Goodness, man. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, we done did it, did we? Fucking what? What is going on? So this whole chapter is them kissing each other. They have a very intimate romantic moment. They're both deeply involved with one another here, which is cool to see. It's not Asa though. It's Yoru. And he just lets the cows out of the paddock. He sets the children free. Anyway, bro. What the fuck were we cooking, Fujimoto? What were we doing here, man? You know, in a way though, I think that this is brilliant. One, it shows a massive development of Denji's feelings and Asa's feelings. I'm assuming these are Asa's feelings, but I'm not going to rule out the possibility that Yoru could also feel this way. Right? But the one thing I will say though, that I worry about in this situation is how it happened. And also the fact that Yoru was the one that took charge. Because do you remember when basically like Denji made a bet with Power, right? Denji said he would get Maui back, etc., etc., and that he wanted to feel Power's boobs, right? He said that he wanted to feel boobs for the first time and stuff like that. Then once he did, he discovered that his dream was far different than the reality, and that he was actually quite disappointed. Not because of Power herself per se, but rather also this just kind of goes to show that like things aren't necessarily anywhere near as grand as we make them out to be in our own heads, right? Now Denji has gone, he went and got really ahead of himself just the chapter earlier, convincing himself that he needed to go to a brothel. He was likely very excited for that, and he was super locked in on the idea that, you know, that's probably where he was going to like, you know, lose his virginity. That's where he was going to do his thing. That's where he was finally going to like, you know, not only just get one off, but at the same time, he was finally going to like, you know, feel a sense of relief. He was going to feel less frustrated, right? And what better a way to do that, I guess you could say, in a way, than at a brothel, if you needed to, because it's difficult for him to make an attachment with someone when that thing is personal. When that thing is impersonal, should I say rather. Like, you know, you pay for that, it's a service, you get a service, it is what it is, you know? So the attachment is not necessarily really there. The whole premise, the whole setup, the whole context really matters. Whereas after this, we walked into this alley following Yoru because she said she was going to cut it off. Denji was kind of like, oh, okay, well, what do you mean by that? And then, you know, only once he got here did he actually realize and properly see that she was intending on cutting it off. But then in the heat of the moment, likely acting on Asa's feelings, one thing led to another. And in a way, I think, you know, I'm not saying anything crazy, but this is just kind of like my speculation on it. In a way, it's almost like Yoru has taken advantage of Asa's feelings. In a way, it's almost like she has weaponized Asa's feelings at the moment in order to just get Denji to comply or to cooperate, which is tough because this is just one way that you can read into it, right? Which is tough because if these are indeed Asa's feelings, then she would have wanted to express them in her own way. She's essentially robbed Asa of being able to express herself properly. And I have no doubt that when Asa comes back, unless Asa has been fighting to like fucking gain control of Yoru this entire time, us is going to be like, what the fuck? Because she's not like that. You saw that how she even said just earlier, like, you despicable, disgusting man. Like, how can you only think of sex and this and that? And then, you know, she's just gone and like helped my guy rub one out in a fucking alley. Like, there's no way that that is the same person. Like, clearly, this is all Yoru's doing, but it's likely that she was acting on us's emotions. She was acting on us's feelings for Denji as a means of being able to like try that out. Now, I don't think that her intentions are in any way bad. Her original intention in getting Denji to come here to this alley was to cut it off so that he could actually comply, so that we could move on with things, right? So I'm not trying to like paint her out as evil or say that she's evil in like, you know, using us's feelings to like get Denji to, you know, come on over on side. But what I am saying rather is that here she has also, because she is a devil, she is the war devil, she is not necessarily understanding, I think, what it is that Denji actually wants and what it is that he needs, right? And here he is especially vulnerable, as we've been able to see by his like relatively erratic behavior. And there is every chance that this could fuck up his relationship with Asa or make it super weird, or this could like form some type of like additional attachment to her where she like gets fucked up even more, or he gets fucked up even more. Remember as well too, this ability that Asa / Yoru have to be able to turn whatever they have great feelings for into weapons. And here, we have just crossed a line that, regardless, is going to have more intense feelings and or emotions attached to it. Whether they be emotions of resentment, guilt, embarrassment, sadness, happiness, excitement, whatever. Like, whatever you could gain from this situation. There will be those type of emotions attached as well too. So who knows what this could spell as far as weaponizing these emotions and stuff is concerned in terms of that ability in future. But it just brings Denji and Asa closer together, but probably not in the way that they should have. And also simultaneously Denji and Yoru together. I wonder how that affects things in the mix as well too, because now Yoru is involved. Is Yoru personally involved with Denji, or is she again just acting only off us's feelings? And also the question that I want to pose to you guys and to Yoru as well too is it as simple as that? Is it as simple as Yoru being able to just go ahead and say, well, you know, I was just acting off my feelings. I was just acting off us's feelings. It is what it is, you know, like whatever, you know? Like, say we're talking about heart transplants earlier, right? And getting like the real Chainsaw Man out so that they could transplant a heart into Denji to like make him a normal person again. That heart eventually becomes his, you know? It becomes part of him. It becomes part of his body, and he recognizes that eventually in due time as his heart. Now, whilst these feelings may be Asa's in origin, Yoru is part of Asa. She has been, and they are linked to one another regardless of whether they want to be or not. And so Asa's feelings eventually, like, it can stand to reason that Asa's feelings eventually become Yoru's as well too. So I'll be interested to see how we move on that. Last panel's fucking crazy. I didn't think we'd see that, but yep. I do have to say though, I actually really I really like these panels, man. Like, just kind of seeing the two of them, this one especially as well too. I kind of like seeing the two of them like being physically honest with each other, if that makes sense. Like, here we know that it's Yoru because of the marks on her, but at the same time, like, this is Asa. Like, these are Asa's emotions, Asa's body, but with Yoru's with Yoru's personality and Yoru's temperament, Yoru's face and stuff like that. And Denji, whilst confused, eventually winds up stepping through it, because as it is, we can see that even if it's just as like a sex partner or as, you know, a mistake in the heat of the moment or something like that, for everything that Asa is, he actually accepts that. He accepts her for that. So, I don't know. That's really cool. It goes to show, at least to me, that it's not like Denji is completely uninterested in her, or that it's impossible for him to be interested in her, or that it's impossible for her to be interested in him. Yes, mistakes happen, and you can go ahead and say that, but, you know, here, it's not like anyone's under the influence. Sure, emotions might be running high and stuff like that, but, you know, they still turn to each other in the end, and I think that that's got to count for something, right? I don't know, man. Anyway, this was really fun, dude. I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you guys so much, as always, for tuning in. Of course, we do have more coming very soon. The next chapter read through will be up in a couple of days, so hopefully you guys can look forward to that. Do run up the likes on this one as well too, and feel free to share it around if you have any other homies who enjoy Chainsaw Man reactions or anything like that out there. And please as well too, let me know what you guys thought down in the comments below. We are building the manga reactions in the manga community and just anime stuff and all of that type of stuff over here, man. And I think all of the engagement and the love and the vibes, of course, not only just contribute to really cool conversations, but yeah, I just guess build an even cooler and even more fun community over here as well too, that we can all enjoy. So thank you so much for all your love and your support up until now and moving forward. And yeah, I'll see you guys very soon for chapter 168 and onwards. But until then, take care, stay safe, love and appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.